If you bored, then stop complaining. Tap into Slightlee daily. Pods and blogs and playlists. Everyday entertainment. Slightly to the daily. Slight to the lead to the. If you bored, then stop complaining. Tap into Slightlee daily. Pods and blogs and playlists. Everyday entertainment. Slightly to the daily. Slight to the lead to the daily.
Welcome back to the Slightly Daily Podcast. You're now listening to episode number 92. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, it's there. Leave some 5-star reviews on the Apple Podcast app. Subscribe. I'm almost at 200 subs. I'm doing a giveaway. Yeah, I got a new guest in here for episode number 92. Please introduce yourself. This is our first time meeting. We followed each other for a couple weeks now.
Yeah.
Been trying to get this in. Yeah.
Yep, I'm Georgie Zaven, aka Slightlee, aka I love Slightlee.
Okay.
Rapper, somewhat. Clothes designer. You know, I try and do it all.
So whenever someone asks you, "Hey, what do you do?" What is like the first thing that comes to mind? Like what is your number one?
So my number one, I feel like I'm always gonna go towards music. Music. I started music a lot earlier than the other stuff, but I would say music, yeah.
Okay.
The very first.
How long have you been doing recording, being a recording artist?
So it dates back to kind of like sophomore year of high school.
Okay.
It pretty much started off with like a diss track on one of the friends.
A diss track?
On one of the homies.
Like Rice Gum, that type of shit?
On some shit like that. But I ended up liking it, and I was like, oh, this is kind of cold.
This is kind of fun.
Yeah, it started off with just recording off the iPhone.
Yeah.
And then it turned in, I finally met my friend Cam, maybe like late sophomore year, junior year.
Okay.
And he had the whole setup, so I was like, you know what, let's do this.
And this was, and you said this is, so you were born, all right, give me the rundown again. We talked a little bit off camera.
Yeah.
So you were born in New York.
Okay. At a young age, I moved to Atlanta.
Actually Atlanta?
Nah.
Or like
everybody
outside?
From Georgia just says Atlanta.
Well, kind of like, we're from Murfreesboro, but like if someone from out of town, we'd be like, oh, well, I'm from Nashville.
Of course. Yeah.
Type shit. So like that type of...
I moved to Fayetteville, Georgia.
Okay.
Sorry. It's kind of like 30 minutes outside of Atlanta.
Okay.
Then to Noonan, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I grew up, mainly Noonan.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like your real teenage years.
Yeah.
Was Georgia.
Yeah.
Atlanta area. Okay. And so you went to high school with Cam. Who you live with now and you work with now.
Yeah, my producer, one of my best friends.
So let me ask you this. Why did you choose Murfreesboro? Why did you choose MTSU?
So I planned my entire high school, being in high school, I did not have any ambition to go to college. It just wasn't for me.
Yeah.
I just didn't. In my mindset, I was just like, it's a waste of money. It's school.
Yeah.
Why would I go do that?
Yeah, I don't want to do more school.
Why would I want to do more school?
Uh-huh.
Then I met Cameron and Titus, who also lives with us, and all of our homies, and they're like, yeah, we're going to Middle Tennessee, because they were a year older. And I was like,
okay.
Yeah, that's cool. And they're like, yeah, we're going for music, and we get in-state tuition. And I was like,
ooh, really?
I was like, hold on, I might want to. And so as the years progressed, and I kind of still got into the whole music thing, I was still learning more. I was like, you know what, I might want to go to school for this. Yeah,
that's cool. I have a friend who just graduated from MTSU for music audio production. I mean, it's a legendary program.
Yeah,
that's like MTSU is known for the music and the aerospace program, and then nursing kind of. But I mean, believe it or not, man. I mean, you have Tay Keith, who was massive, but believe it or not, man, there's a lot of people who MTSU alumni people who are behind the scenes legends, country and stuff. A lot of country music producers. I can't even remember. There's some country group. The lead singer went to MTSU, a huge group.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of what comes with us being in Tennessee and, being from the South and stuff. Country music is a big thing down here.
Yeah. I will say this, living in Murfreesboro, just the people that I've met, dude, the amount of talent out here is insane. And
Yeah.
I lived in Atlanta, like a
Right.
rap capital.
Yeah.
Like, no, bro.
Oh, you mean from a hip hop perspective?
Yeah, from a hip hop perspective, like all the homies I know, we say it all the time. We're going to bring up the Nashville rap scene. Like it's non-existent out here.
It is, man.
And
specifically Murfreesboro, man.
Exactly. If you have a group of friends who are all making cold ass music 24/7, like it's bound to happen. We're just waiting on one of us to just go up
to pop.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that too, man. And I'm glad you said that because I've said this multiple times. Me and my friends have talked about this so much, like that specific conversation. Cause like, for me, like I told you, I've been doing Slightly Daily, the brand, the podcast for like a year and a half. But like I did music I still dabble. I do a little bit of everything, but like I was doing music like a lot for like 3 or 4 years, and then I kind of fell back, and then I kind of fell back, and then I started doing this type of shit. But like when I was doing music heavy, man, I was like, I know what it was from my perspective is, me and a couple of my friends like were making beats and like I was rapping and stuff, and then there's a lot of talented people, but not everybody wanted to like be the rapper or like actually like record the music. They just wanted to just kind of fuck around and freestyle, smoke and throw a beat on, which is cool. But like I wanted to like make something. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to like learn how to like sit down at the computer and all right, how do I record myself?
How can I make this crazy?
Yeah. So I definitely feel that, man. Murfreesboro needs a youth scene or something, man. Whether it be, I don't know, like, are you into like bands or like like rock music type shit?
Honestly, I listen to everything. I try to like. There's a
little bit of a scene. I think Nashville, Middle Tennessee area, man. It's got a little bit of everything. Obviously, like we said, the country stuff going on, but then like the hip hop too, and then even like some band shit like Kings of Leon is from Nashville. Cage the Elephant, all that type of shit.
Cage the Elephant's crazy.
Yeah, they're from Nashville, man. Like around here, which is wild.
Yeah, there's all types of stuff. There's indie out here. There's rap, country, worship. I was on campus the other day.
A little bit of gossip music.
Yeah, worship music outside.
You can feel it. Music is powerful, man. Music is powerful. You think about this. Like you've seen like sound, what sound does inside of water. Okay, now think about this. Music is sound. We're 70% water. You feel what I'm saying? So there's something when we put headphones in and we listen to music. There's something there. Something goes on inside of us. Like we're literally just walking. We have water inside of us. We're mostly water.
Yeah.
It's
crazy to think about.
Yeah, it is. So let me ask you this, man. When someone sees your page or hears your music or sees your hoodie, what is something that you want the people, a brand new person this is their first time seeing your face, what is something that you want them to know about you?
The main thing is I like to be real. That's kind of just like, I've never been one to be like, all right, well, I'm gonna take these pictures and make myself look crazy, like make myself look cool. No, like, I don't know. I just feel like I've always been comfortable with just like being myself and like comfortable with like people just like some people not fucking with me, which that's cool. You can fuck with me. You don't have to. But I mean, I've just surrounded myself with other people that are okay with that too. So, I mean, I don't know. When I post on Instagram, like, because I model as well, I'll post pictures in like different clothing and everything. People love it, and I mean, I like doing it. So if I can put out something that other people like and I enjoy doing as well, then I mean, I'm living.
That's cool, man. Let's talk about the clothes. So this is a newer venture for you, right?
Yeah.
This is pretty new, right?
Very recent.
Okay.
Literally within the past month or two.
Okay.
So I ended up borrowing one of my friend's sewing machine. Shout out Ty. She let me borrow her sewing machine.
It's cool that it's not just like, a screen printer, which is cool.
Yeah.
Like, actually, I bought this from someone I met through Instagram, and he's dope. But like, which is cool. Time and a place for everything,
Right.
But
I've loved fashion for the longest, and that's kind of been my like staple. Like I love fashion, everything to do with it. And I was like, you know what, I could make clothes, but my main thought was, I'm not finna put on no bullshit. I cannot. It's
gotta be crispy.
I refuse. It's gotta be something hard. This was literally just a mock-up too. This isn't even like the real thing.
Okay.
For right now, I've just been making like one customs. I just
like Ass Pizza. Are you familiar with Ass Pizza?
Oh, I actually met him.
You met Ass Pizza?
Yeah.
Man, this is an Instagram clip right here.
He's cold though.
Where? Tell me about that real quick.
It was in California.
Oh yeah, well it was in California.
Yeah.
But you're from New York too, and okay, so dude, how the fuck did you meet Ass Pizza?
Oh my god, it was like years ago. I was in California. It was on Melrose, I'm pretty sure, just like the hype beast, like
exactly,
the whole scene, and he was there, and everyone was. I didn't know too much about him.
Yeah.
But I saw him, and I was like, this man's got tattoos on his face and everything.
What is it? Follow your dreams.
Follow your dreams. I was like, what is this?
He said,
I went up there. I dapped him up and everything. I thought it was cool. I walked away. I was like,
that's
who
tight.
was that?
Oh, wow.
Nah, yeah.
Okay. So, all right, let's retract a little bit. That's a really cool story, though.
Yeah.
I fuck. See, I'm not like you said, fashion and clothes and stuff was kind of like your passion. I like clothes, but I'm not like, yo, I couldn't tell you what the Jordan 4 looks like type shit. You feel me? Like, I love clothes.
Yeah.
I like to look nice, but like, I'm not like, that's not something that is like super intriguing to me. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
But all right, so let's retract a little bit. You said you're making like one-of-one customs.
Yeah. So the brand is Made with Love.
Okay.
You can kind of see it right here.
Word.
This was literally just like one of the first mock-ups I made. It was just a hoodie I found, and I was like, you know what, let's try it. I ended up taking some denim from some pre-owned jeans and then making the heart and then the bandages.
That's actually really cool, man.
I appreciate it, man. I just made some like a whole bunch of custom jeans for Sav and his whole team too.
Okay.
So yeah, those are crazy. That's probably my best work right now.
Let me real quick. So I got these guys. Shout out to Andy and Arcane Arcadia. They do. They haven't made some stuff in a long time, but they did, that type of shit.
Oh yeah, I like
that. Custom denim work.
Yeah, the bleach work on that is crazy.
They took it down. He had this other I can't even remember. It was a hoodie, but it had some crazy patchwork on it and stuff. But and then they also made a for my friend, he made a tapestry like
into a jacket,
into a hoodie. Yeah, he's spazzed.
That's my next. That's my next thing because I picked.
Oh wait, it's actually right here. Yeah, that's my friend Nathan.
Ooh, yeah. That's cold.
It's fucking. It's hard.
No, that's like my next thing. Like it's crazy because I've never been one to like pick up on things fast. So I kind of like I gotta take my time with it.
Like you said with that you didn't want to just put some bullshit out.
Yeah, but the crazy thing is I picked up on the embroidery shit and the sewing machine shit within a week.
Damn.
I was solid. I don't know how I did it, but I was just making shit constantly. I was stuck in my room for like hours just messing around, like screwing up, of
failing,
course,
and
but
damn it.
Finally, I got it, and I was like, holy. This is crazy. Like, there was like a sense of relief. I was like, wow.
Accomplishment.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, that's my next move. I want to take a rug and then make it into some type of like jacket.
Okay.
That's going to be crazy.
That would be cool, man.
That would be nuts.
Who are some designers, brands, models, who are some designers, models, or brands that you really like are into?
So models, I would have to go with, I really like, I'm not a big A$AP Rocky music fan, but I just love his entire like aesthetic.
Yeah.
It's just so cold to me. I don't know if you've ever heard of Wisdom.
No, I haven't.
Wisdom actually came up through TikTok. It's wild, but now he's got like millions of followers and he's like a huge model now.
Nice.
But his style is crispy. It's cold. Him, and then Drake. I love Drake. I'm the biggest Drake fan.
Me too, bro.
Who don't like Drake?
Dude, people don't appreciate Drake, man. Like, man, people do not appreciate. I know it sounds crazy to say, but Drake does not get as much appreciation as he should, and that is crazy to say because he's
Drake.
He's fucking Drake.
Yeah.
But my man, Drake is one of the greatest solo artists of all time.
Yeah.
I mean, we can put him up there. I'm confident with this. We can put him up there with like a Michael Jackson or a Prince or like a James Brown at this point, to be completely honest.
I think we could. I think the only thing that Michael and Prince may have on Drake is theatrics and like
the
performance-wise.
Yeah.
But dude,
the music.
Drake don't miss. I'm sorry.
The music though, man. But yeah, I mean, we talk about Prince. Prince literally knew how to play every single instrument at a high level.
Yeah.
Literally, I watched this video. It was probably on TikTok. It was like from this documentary, and all these famous guitarists like Eric Clapton and like all these huge guitarists, they were like asking who's the greatest guitarist of all time, and a couple of them were like, oh, Prince. Like, you don't think about that.
Don't think.
But like, Prince was shredding.
Yeah.
Like, he could shred, which I don't know how to play any instruments, but like,
man, what?
That's crazy.
I just with me, like, I don't think I have the patience to sit there but I've been playing like a little bit of keys and like putting up like covers on my Instagram story. Just for fun.
That's cool. That's cool.
But I do want to get better at the keys. I love the piano.
You know who Chop Squad DJ?
I've never.
DJ on the beat, so it's bang. You've heard his beat tag.
Oh yeah,
dude.
I've heard his beat tag.
So, my friend Parker, who's a producer too, he's one of my best friends. But he's been on like this. He's like, every time I see him, he's like, dude, Chop Squad. He's like my favorite producer of all time. This man is a pianist before a rap producer. Like, beautiful keys. Next time you hear DJ on the beat, so it's
listen to the keys.
Listen to the beat. Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
And he doesn't use loops. He's literally like scoring a film almost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
dude, shout out Zaytoven. Dude, Zaytoven's
just like Zaytoven.
Crazy on the keys. Also shout out Ty. Ty just met up with Zaytoven, like one of our homies from Murfreesboro.
Oh,
she's like
nice.
going back and forth with Zay. But
he's a legend.
Yeah, they linked up for a studio session not too long ago.
That is
crazy.
Awesome. What does she make? Hip hop, like rap?
Yeah,
rap?
So she does like R&B.
Ooh, okay.
Mostly R&B. Yeah, but she used to come record at our crib. She still pops by sometime. But yeah, I love Ty to death. She's the one who lent me the sewing machine.
Okay.
The
okay.
goat. But yeah, Zaytoven's insane on the keys.
Yeah. So what you been into lately, man? Outside of sewing clothes, outside of let's just take a left turn here. Outside of like creating stuff, being creative, modeling, what have you been into, man? What kind of games you been playing? You read any cool books? Watched a TV show type shit? What you been into, man?
I love playing Xbox.
You can't record music 24/7.
Exactly.
You can't.
As much as I'd like to, I don't have the energy.
Well, like the mental, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just can't.
Everyone needs a break eventually.
You do need creative breaks are important. But what you been into, man?
So I used to be huge on Xbox. Like, I used to always be on the game, but I ended up taking off. Like, you get older, you don't play.
It doesn't hit the
same. But then I went to a buddy's house and he gave me some games. He was like, I don't play anymore. I was like, cool. So this was literally like last week, and I sat down and I played Rainbow Six Siege for the first time.
I've never played that,
dude. Oh my! I was stuck to that seat, literally like this.
What is different about it compared to like Battlefield or Modern or like Call of Duty or some shit?
So I used to be a huge Call of Duty fan. I love Call of Duty anyways, but Rainbow Six basically. It's gonna be hard to explain it. So
I know the movement is weird. It's like
it's weird. It's like back and forth.
Yeah,
you can't run as fast like in Call of Duty. You can't run that fast. You can't jump either. It's weird. But basically,
no jumping. That's strange.
It's search and destroy almost, but with like hostages. Like you have a hostage.
Yeah.
And you go back and forth between attacker or defender. So your team, say I'm an attacker. Basically, when the time starts, you drive like this little, like, you remember like the mini car that blew up in like Newtown?
Yeah.
Okay, you drive that car throughout the map. Like, let's say it's just a building. You drive throughout the building and it has a camera on it. So you find wherever the people defending are holding the hostage. Once you find them, then the round starts. So then you go into the actual like player's body, and then you run through the house trying to like get to the hostage.
So it's like a raid almost,
yes,
like an
that's
FBI
exactly
raid.
Yes, that's exactly what it
That's
is. And
tight.
then they switch sides per round. But yeah, it's actually fun. I love it. It's cool.
What else, man? What you been watching? YouTubers, YouTube videos.
Man, WandaVision. You heard of WandaVision?
See, look, man, look. I'm a big anime guy, sci-fi. I love Harry Potter, Star Wars, all that shit. I've never been a big superhero person, man. Never been a big Marvel. Like, I want to.
Yeah.
Like, I told my girlfriend, literally like a couple days ago. I was like, 2021. I know I'm a little late, but my New Year's resolution is to watch the Avenger, like, because we have Disney Plus and they have it all, like Iron Man, Captain America. It's to like Marvel. So, but WandaVision, I've heard about it. Yeah. I've seen a lot of people being like on Twitter, it's trending like, did you guys see that last episode?
Yeah. So I'm the same as you. I don't keep up with Marvel, DC. I don't keep up with it.
I try, but I just never got into it, man.
I'll watch Avengers and be like, you know what? I'm gonna watch it from the very first movie through to get like an understanding. I never do. But WandaVision is crazy because I don't even know like the superhero like Vision. I don't even know him like that. I don't. But the storyline is insane. Like they live, I don't know if you've heard, but they literally, Wanda and Vision live in a different reality. Yeah. That is only broadcasted through a TV signal. Like you can only get in contact with them through the TV signal. What? Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's so weird.
Is it an actual superhero movie? Like, I mean, like, is there like crime fighting? Like, is there, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's so good.
Yeah.
I don't even.
Is it kind of like a spin-off, or is it, or I mean, I know you're not like that big into it, but like I'm trying to figure out what the hype is, because like I know Marvel has done like other TV shows, like I couldn't even tell you, but like Hulu has one where it's like little kid superheroes. I don't know what it's called.
I know what you mean.
But that's kind of like, it's still in the storyline type shit.
I don't think it's a spin-off. I think it's a part of like the whole thing.
That's crazy.
I don't know, bro. 'Cause basically, Wanda takes like this entire city in New Jersey hostage, but like she can control everyone in the city. Oh my God. She controls them with her mind.
Kind of like Inception in your dreams.
So on the TV, it's an episode of like a sitcom. So the entire time you're watching a sitcom, like the FBI is watching the sitcom. It's so God. Your mind is crazy. That's why it's so good. I don't know, but
you just want the questions to be answered. You're like, oh my God, I don't know what's going on, but I want to know. Isn't that crazy, dude? To really think. All right, so we've got Star Wars. It's got 12, 13, 14 movies and a couple spin-off shows, and then you've got Harry Potter with seven chapters, 7 books. But think about the Marvel universe. There's literally like 30 movies.
There's so many.
They gotta make 3 Iron Man movies, 4 Captain America movies, Spider-Man in there, and
they got like 3 different Spider-Mans.
Spider-Man is a weird one because Sony and Marvel own the rights to Spider-Man. So Sony, they can make the Spider-Man video game, right? And then they can make the Spider-Verse movie, and then Marvel's like, well, we want Spider-Man to be an Avenger, which I mean, that's some crazy shit.
There's just so much going on, so many characters that I don't know the background stories of. It's just, I don't know, but it's crazy. They don't miss. Every single movie is good. I don't know what to tell you.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And they're always setting records.
Box office
records. Okay, so let's get back to specifically the music, man. How much music do you have out? Kind of like tell me about your latest release type shit, man.
Yeah. So, not gonna lie, I've been lacking a little bit. I've only got a couple songs out on Apple and Spotify. Okay. Of course, I took some stuff down only because they aged and like it's older.
You didn't like it anymore?
Yeah, I just feel like that's not what I want to have out anymore. My latest release was Flick, and I released that sometime last year. Okay. Probably when I'm close to one of my favorite songs I've ever made. But I have been recording, trying to get out of like this dry spell. And just trying to do a bunch of things at once, keep myself busy. I do love the music thing. I thought about taking a break from the music thing just to kind of focus on this, but I'm always find my way back to like recording. But yeah.
So, Cam, is he like your primary producer, beat maker? Like, you don't, you know, if you're recording a song, it's with him.
Yeah. So Cam is a genius. Like literally. Like I don't know. I've never met somebody who's so talented in so many different, you know, areas. The man mixes, masters, engineers, like makes beats. He can sing too, but he's like, y'all, that's for y'all.
Yeah.
Like y'all can have that.
That's cool.
But nah, he can do it all.
Because if you really think about how like the music industry works, so let's look at how a label works. You've got the artist, you've got the beat maker, and then you've got the engineer, and then you got someone to mix that shit too. Right. So the fact that he can wear 4 hats at once, you know, and all you have to do is just show up
there with some lyrics. That's it. That's
show up with some words on your phone.
And sometimes I can't even do that.
I will say, man, being a recording artist it's definitely like super bipolar. Sometimes you'll wake up and you'll go into like a little studio session. You're like, dude, I'm feeling it today.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you're like, dude, I don't even know I forgot how to do this. Like today, I don't even know what's going on. Like,
there's been times where like, I don't know, my shit will happen within like minutes. Like I'll go into a studio session and one of my homies is recording and I'm like, yo, this is hard. And they're like, hop on it. I'm like, bet. I'm writing like, and I'm on it. Like I'm fire with the pen. Feeling I'm going off. But then like, I don't know what happens. Like all of a sudden I can't write. I don't have the same energy anymore. I can't record it. It just doesn't sound right.
I wonder what that is, man. I'm sure. I wonder if it's like the universe kind of telling you like, okay, maybe today isn't the day. Maybe you need to do something else.
Yeah, it like, sucks, but
you know,
what are you gonna do about it?
Yeah, what can you do? Because you can fucking lay some shit down. It's probably, if you're not feeling it and you record a song, it's probably gonna be bad, you know. And you just wasted your time. You wasted all, you know, you and all your homies' time.
I think
whenever you initially you could have just been transparent. It's been like, man, I ain't got it today. I'm not about to waste our time, you know.
I think the worst feeling is going into a session inspired, knowing like I want to get this done, I want to do this, I'm gonna have this done, and just not being able to follow through with it. That shit hurt. Like it eats me away. I hate not being able to like. I hate having a vision and it doesn't turn out how I want it.
I relate to that. I hate wasting time. That's what it sounds like for you too. I hate wasting time. I like, you know, you like to do a bunch of different things. Like, dude, you're in school too, which is, do you have a job? Do you work
I just DoorDash.
Yeah, I do Uber Eats on the side too. But yeah, no, like, see, that's it. You go to school, you got the DoorDash going. I mean, it's clothes and music, bro. I mean, that's a full life. Think about this, man. There's people out here, which I'm not knocking you if this is what your spirit tells you to do. Like, you feel like it's right in your mind. But there's people out here who wake up, go to work, come home. Which
some people are cool with that.
If you're happy, man, props. If you found a way to be happy in this crazy ass world we live in, you know what I'm saying? Go for it. But me, you know, I have a full-time job too, and like I work. I'll come home. I might, you know, like I was telling you about the IG clips. I'm gonna chop up some videos. You know, make a couple Instagram story polls. Like, you know, just kind of every day chipping away at, you know, just doing something. I'm not just
staying busy.
Staying busy. I'm not recording 7 episodes a week. You know, if I'm lucky, 1, 2, and I'm like, heck yes. You know what I'm saying? Like if I can make my weekend, my little Saturday and Sunday, and do 2 episodes, I'm like, heck yes, I did it. But like if I can get 1, I'm like, okay, cool. Tomorrow, you know, I'm gonna edit it, put it out.
Right.
Just keeping busy, man. And I mean, I've definitely not reached a point where I feel like I'm super successful in it, but I know that, like, you know, it's cliche, man, but hard work pays off, man. I mean, it's like that in sports.
Yeah.
Goddamn, you think about sports, man. LeBron James would not be who he was
if he wasn't in the gym every day.
Like, yes, he was gifted physically.
Right.
Look at someone like. Do you follow sports at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Think about like Greg Oden. Gifted
Greg Oden.
physically. You know what I'm saying? 7 foot tall, just limber. He was born to play basketball. He got lazy, you know? Or like think about some of these NFL busts like Jamarcus Russell, first pick overall.
Yeah.
Here's $30 million. And then he was just like, "Oh, I'm chilling." Got fat.
Johnny Manziel,
man.
Now he's playing in like some
What is that?
BS like XFL.
What even is that?
Did you see that? It's
literally
like,
the
the
yard
yard
666. It's like 7-on-7 or some shit.
Yeah, dude, it's only like 70 yards. The field is only 70 yards, some shit like that. I don't know. Like
I don't even know where you watch that.
I would be so like embarrassed. I'm like, no knock to Johnny Manziel, but come on, you were on top of the world at
a
one
Heisman
point.
winner,
Literally,
first round pick.
Literally,
got another. I think it is kind of crazy that he didn't. He only played on one NFL team.
Yeah,
isn't that kind of weird?
Yeah, I mean,
like he never even was a. Maybe that was that pride shit though. Maybe he was like, I don't want to be a backup, and everyone was like, well, we don't want you to start, so we're not gonna give you a. Patrick Mahomes money.
Exactly.
Like, you don't deserve that. We'll give you the backup quarterback salary though. Like,
knowing the type of player Manziel was, I don't doubt that was a problem. And he played for the Browns. Like, this is when the Browns were literally like
trash.
Yeah, my high school team could have beat the Browns.
Yeah. Did you play any sports growing up?
Yeah, I was really big into baseball. I loved baseball.
I played baseball all the way through high school.
Yeah, I played all the way until like 10th or 11th grade. Yeah,
Word?
Yeah, travel basketball.
Yeah, man,
baseball.
me too, man. I miss playing baseball in the summer when I was like 11, 12, 13, man, 14 years old. That was like the best time of my life. I didn't have a job. I was just playing ball.
I was chilling.
You know,
I was chilling.
What position did you play?
I played mostly right field and catcher.
Okay.
You know, I love the outfield so much.
Yeah.
But it goes back to what we were talking about before. Literally, I was just so burnt out. Like, if you're like being 5 years old all the way up until like 14 or 15, going every weekend, going out of town for baseball every week. Like, I didn't have like a childhood almost. Like, I was constantly at baseball. I didn't have friends to hang out with because I was at baseball.
Yeah,
like,
I feel that.
And then I took off one season. I was like, you know what? I'm going to take off a season, like, give myself a break. Bro, I go back to try out for the team I'd played with my entire life, and I didn't make it.
Oh, my goodness.
And I was destroyed. I was like, yo, I was so sad, so upset. It hurt.
That was the breaking point for you? Did you just stop after that?
So after that, I ended up playing for another team that it was kind of like our rivals, like because I played for like a facility, so there were like multiple teams under us.
Yeah.
But I ended up playing for another team, and it just wasn't the same. I didn't like the chemistry as much.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what, it's time.
Yeah.
I was so upset though.
What did you do after you stopped playing baseball? What kind of in your life, kind of, what did you, besides going to school, like, were you into anything else?
So I actually
this is like high school, right?
Yeah, so I take that back. I stopped baseball maybe like 8th grade or 9th grade.
Okay.
And then I picked up on basketball. I used to suck at basketball.
Really?
I used to suck at basketball. And then one year, like, my middle school coach was like, come try out. And I was like, okay. I ended up starting, like, I don't know. I was actually nice. I'm
really?
Still nice. I'm still good. Like, I'm still cold. But I love basketball, too. I feel like if I would have, like, grew up on basketball instead of baseball, I feel like I could have had, like, a D2 offer or something like that.
Shit.
But it's
basketball's the hardest sport to like make it in because there's only 12 roster spots. You know what I'm saying?
But it's like, you know, coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Yeah,
it's just one of those.
It wasn't meant to be, man. You were meant to be what you are now.
Honestly, I love of course, like, it'd be cool to be a D1 basketball player. But at the same time, like, I love the situation I'm in. Like, I love what I'm doing. So
how important would you say growing up playing sports is to you now, like your mentality?
Man,
did it have much of an effect on, like, kind of just your personality work ethic type shit?
Yeah, I feel like it did growing up, because I've always been like, I wouldn't say a people person, but I just love like being around other people. Like that's just where I find my joy, being like around other people. And like growing up with the same group of kids like my entire life, like those are like bonds and everything. And like I don't know, you really like learn everybody else's like walks of life, because you know, we're all from different homes, we're all from different anything, but we all come together to do the one thing.
Play a game.
One thing. Yeah, one thing we all like. And I feel like you really develop like friendships through that. So I don't know, if I have kids one day and they want to play sports, 100%
go for it.
I'm
not gonna force my kid. I wasn't forced to play sports. It was kind of just, I mean, because my whole family, we all played sports. Like my grandfather played ball, and you know, my cousin, my brother, my uncles, all that. My mom even played softball in high school. So it was kind of just like a thing when I was little, that they kind of, you know, when you're little, you can't make your own decisions. They're like, okay, we're signing you up for t-ball. And I was just out there. I didn't know, you know, we don't know what's going on. But then when I was like, you know, when you're like 7, 8, 9 years old, when you can kind of have your own thoughts, I was like, my mom would be like, you want to play baseball?
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to sign you up for the rec league, like type shit, you know? Yeah. Then I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'll play baseball. Why not?
I still remember the day I chose to play baseball. Cause like my parents played, my dad played soccer until like early college, and then my mom actually cheered for the Raiders.
Oh shoot!
Yeah.
Hey, that's tight.
Yeah, the Oakland Raiders. But I don't know. I remember being a kid, and we first moved to like Fayetteville, Georgia, and I remember like my mom wanting to get me into something like athletic.
Yeah.
And I remember going to like the rec office of like our city
league. Yeah.
And I was like 5 or 6, and like I didn't know what I wanted to do. And I remember my mom handing me a folder, and the folder had 4 squares on it. One was a soccer ball, one was a baseball bat, and then it was like a football and tennis. Yeah. And I just remember like pointing at the baseball bat, and I was like, I want to do that.
My mom was my
mom was like, are you sure? I was like, yeah. Hey. I was like, yeah, I'll do that. And so ever since then, like, she signed me up, and then that was that. I'm so glad I chose it. Like, I miss it so much.
Okay. Tell me about, so you talked a little bit about Georgia. Tell me about New York, man. How long did you live in New York?
Oh man, I was not there long.
Not long?
Not enough to remember it.
Have you been there like since you've grown up?
Yeah. So the last time I think I've gone,
because I've never been to New York. So like, you know, tell me what you want.
So it's crazy. I love New York. I think it's cool. Like, even though I was only there for a very short amount of time.
My girlfriend's actually was born in New Jersey. So she's from up there. I mean, she was little too. She doesn't have a lot of memories, but you know, it's even though you weren't in New York a long time, it's still like kind of in your DNA.
I still hold it like, because my dad is like diehard New Yorker, like straight out of New York. My grandparents too, like heavy accents.
Oh,
like,
okay.
I wish I had an accent.
I bet they think you're country as hell.
Yeah, bro. Like, I don't know. I wish I had the accent, but I claim that, you know, I was born in New York. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna claim.
Dude, for sure. So how old were you though, specifically?
Man, maybe like 2 or 3.
Literally like
little
infant,
itty
almost.
bitty. Yeah.
Okay. Give me like one cool thing about New York compared to Georgia, like the South. Like, what's one cool thing that you can
like spitball?
Yeah, just spitball. Compared to the South, what's a cool thing that New York does?
So, okay, I always go to like how expensive New York is. Like, I just think it's wild how everything is so expensive. And the house, so the last time I went there, my dad like took us visiting family, because I still got plenty family up there.
Okay.
And so we went to go visit my grandma's brother. Like, the whole family was up there.
Extended fam.
Yeah, and they showed us the house that they used to live in. It's a square, like nothing. I was like, damn, like how much is that going for now? They were like, oh, it's going for like 3-4 mil. I was like, huh?
Excuse me?
Yeah, dude. My bedroom was bigger than that house.
Dude, I thought you were gonna say like 500,000.
No, dude.
And I still would have been like, what?
No, it's going for like something in the millions. It's insane.
Jesus
like it's a
Christ.
box. It's a literal box.
Is it just in a good spot, like
I guess
in like
so.
the middle of?
I guess so.
Jesus.
I don't know. But I remember like hearing that, and I was like, bro, literally, like we go home to a house that like in Georgia, like
Yeah.
I'll always come back to like the one house like on Zelkova Drive. We had an upstairs. Our garage was ginormous. I had a basketball hoop. Like,
Yeah.
dude, I was living.
Yeah.
And it couldn't have come anywhere near that price either.
Holy shit!
I just think that's wild.
Your whole street of houses combined.
It's worth one of those.
Yeah, one of
Like,
those.
I don't know. But I love New York. I can never see myself living there, no
Yep.
matter the
For
amount
real?
of money. But you know, it's definitely a cool
We think it
place
is just
to-
like the weather, or just the too packed, too many
It's-
people type shit.
I'm
or?
cheap. Even
Yeah.
if I had
That too,
money,
yeah.
I would not move to New York. I don't know. I'd probably move somewhere like I love California. I might I would move somewhere like secluded in
My friend lives in Fairfield, California. It's in North California.
Yeah.
It's near Sacramento.
Yeah.
Which is like, he said that the city Fairfield that he lives in is like population wise the size of Murfreesboro, but square feet whatever, like it's smaller.
Right.
But
yeah.
like there's like, you know, the same amount of people in his city as
That's what's
Murfreesboro.
up.
He said it's
Yeah.
pretty comparable, but like, you know, he works in Sacramento. So it's like a 30-minute drive. You know, Sacramento's
That's cool. Yeah.
big ass city.
Yeah.
San Francisco, big ass city.
Yeah.
Huge city. Like, I can't imagine. Like, we think Nashville's big. Nashville is massive. Don't get me wrong. I used to
Nashville's
deliver
pretty
for
big.
Amazon in Nashville, man.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's huge.
That's what's up.
But like, I know that there's cities out there that are
Oh, yeah.
way bigger than Nashville.
ginormous, dude. In Noonan, Georgia, it's not that big. Actually, no, I take that back. Noonan is enormous because I'm pretty sure Noonan is bigger than Atlanta because
Damn.
there is
like people wise, or like
Dude,
you mean just
landscape wise
land.
too. There's so many people that live there. It's so jam packed.
What county is that?
It's Noonan. It's
Noonan County?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, Coweta County.
Okay.
County. Yeah. Dude, it's just massive. There's a neighborhood called Summer Grove, and if you live anywhere near Noonan, you know what Summer Grove is because Summer Grove is a neighborhood that stretches across the almost in like half of Noonan.
Holy
it's
shit.
enormous.
I can't even imagine
There's
that.
so many different like sectors of like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I live at Maple Ridge in Summer
Yeah.
Grove. Like you have to
like-
give like different neighborhoods inside the
Holy
neighborhood.
shit.
Yeah, it's ginormous. But
Oh God. Okay, man. So I guess we're getting to the end of this thing, man. I want you to tell me what you want to say before we get off here. Obviously, like what's coming next. You know, tell me about the clothes. Tell me
Yeah.
about the music. My final question though is, do you have any questions for me?
honestly,
Is there anything you want to ask me, man? And if not, just tell me about the music and wrap us up.
Let's see. How long have you been doing? You said you've been doing the podcast.
Yeah, I've been
like-
doing the podcast for about a year and a half.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so about a year and a half, 92 episodes, man. I mean, it's been a grind.
yeah.
It's been, you know, like you were talking about being in your bedroom, failing with the sewing machine.
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
I've lost episodes. I've been there, man. I've this whole setup I have now, man. I didn't have the first 30, 40 episodes, man. It was I was using like crappy equipment,
Yeah.
like USB mics and stuff. I was
Yeah.
getting the job done. I was still doing it. I
Yeah,
mean,
for sure.
I'm thankful for that, but like, I kind of got it down now. I mean, I'm in my bed, I'm in my living room, but like I'm using decent, it sounds pretty good, you know.
Yeah.
You know, the camera's okay. Obviously, you can spend thousands of dollars on get
Exactly,
you a
yeah.
Joe Rogan camera. but
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't have Joe Rogan's budget,
Yeah.
you know? And plus I'm the only person doing this too.
Mhm.
I don't have like a team of people
Right.
like
yeah.
like No Jumper or Joe Rogan does.
So do you plan on like do you want to push this more? Like keep pushing this, see how far it goes?
Yeah, dude. I want to create Slightly Daily into like a media brand, like a media entity.
Yeah.
Like a I don't want to say TV network, but like, because look, man, let's just face it. No one watches cable anymore. MTV's dead. They only play ridiculousness 24/7.
No more Wild 'N Out.
I mean, no more Wild 'N Out. They canceled Nick Cannon.
Yeah.
But like, I want to create Slightly Daily. I guess the best thing I can compare it to is something like No Jumper. Are you kind of
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Adam.
Adam 22.
Yeah.
So like that, but like, yeah, man. I just want to create Slightly Daily into like just some my take on what the internet would make like a TV network. I mean, literally, like, I don't want to be the only creator on this brand. You feel me? Like, I would love for other people to have their own podcast on, the Slightly Daily.
Like almost like a channel.
Literally, yes. So we call it a YouTube channel. But yeah, think about it. Channel blah, blah, blah is VH1.
Right.
I'm trying to make channel blah, blah, blah is Slightly Daily. Like,
this is Slightly Daily and then branches.
Exactly. Branches, and then, I started it as a blog. Because I went to school for journalism. But, think about that, too. Bloggers, if I could hire, like, okay, you're my NFL guy. The blog is sports. It's entertainment news.
Right.
So, sports, music, video games, movies, and shit. So, like, in a perfect world, if I reach a status I'm reaching for, I'll be like, okay, you're my NFL guy. You're my anime guy. You're my Call of Duty guy, and then I need blog posts every time there's breaking news.
Yeah, start up like a little website, have like constant like feeds coming through.
Exactly.
You ever heard of Lyrical Lemonade?
Yeah, absolutely.
On some stuff like that.
Yeah.
Lyrical Lemonade's crazy.
Yeah, he's starting to branch out from the music videos, and he created. They do like interviews and stuff now too on like their second channel.
Yeah.
Have you seen those?
I've seen a couple. Yeah.
They're pretty cool. I mean, but yeah, Lyrical Lemonade, kind of like Complex, maybe something like that.
I love Complex. Everything Complex puts out, I end up watching. Tight.
But like, this is my number one thing about Slightly Daily that I will always stand behind is I want it to be, if you go to the website and you look at the articles, they're short, sweet, and like to the point. Because people, we have short attention spans. Like, social media has kind of ruined us. But like, if you really think about it, man, ain't nobody trying to read like a long ass thing unless it's like, it has to be really good.
Yeah.
So like,
and you have to be like somewhat interested in it already. Yeah.
There's not a lot of things I might read. I don't even know. But like for instance, like when someone puts out a music video that I like and it's local artists, that's another thing too. I'm trying to create a platform for local artists, small artists too, because I know what it's like being a small artist. You feel me?
Yeah.
And but yeah, if someone posts a music video and I'm like, oh, such and such put out the music video, I'll write about it. I'll give you I'll give it a few sentences and like that's it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Here's your exposure. Here's your posts. Boom.
Exactly. Short and sweet. Keep it to the point.
Yeah, man. Yeah, hopefully, I'll tell you this, man. Just keep doing your thing, bro. I appreciate you giving me your time, man. I'm glad we could work something out.
Yeah, for sure. I'm glad. I've never done like a podcast before. I think it was pretty cool.
This is awesome, man. We'll definitely have to get you back on here. Thank you, Savvy, for connecting us too. You guys got any music? I mean, I know you said you guys did a song together, but like, so you guys got plans?
Yeah, so me and Sav had a song together that I did like some background vocals for. We were actually in the studio like this past week and just going over beats and stuff. We do want to get another song in very soon. We started writing for it, but yeah, some stuff with Sav. I'm trying to branch out, meet some more people, So
did you meet him at MTSU? Like that type of shit?
Okay. Yeah. So Sav met Cameron, my roommate, and they're all like, Sav has his own like posse, like all his group. All his friends. And then they met Titus and Cameron through just doing music thing.
Okay.
And
then MTSU connection.
Yeah. So I would actually come up and visit Titus and Cameron at their apartment while I was still in high school in Georgia. I would come up for like a weekend or two or something. Come hang out with them, and then that's when I got introduced to Sav. So
his Boys Over Pearls is a very good it was a good album for someone
Yeah.
who's independent.
Yeah.
And for it to be his first full length project is really dope.
If I didn't know Sav and I heard that, it's
Mhm.
definitely something that, like, I would keep on repeat. Like, I would think
Mhm.
you'd think it's someone who's already there. Boys Real Pearls.
I'll tell you this, man. So I've covered I know a ton of artists. I've covered a lot of artists, and he's on a very short list of artists that I've like met
Mm-hmm.
or had on the show or put on the website to where I was like, damn, why did he just do this? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't feel like I even deserve this interview.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Sav just be moving different. I don't know
Yeah.
what it is.
That's the only time, I mean, I've texted him a little bit, but like, that was the only time we've ever met or talked.
No, yeah. I feel like when I first met Sav, like, there was just like a certain type of like swagger that I was like, dude, I want that. Like, that shit is, I don't know. He just moves different. He moves like he's already famous.
Yeah, man.
Sometimes that's what you got to do. But yeah, shout out Sav.
He's definitely already got like the image down, and that's the biggest thing, honestly, trying to break in as just a artist, man.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have you got to sell an image first, man. We're visual people, man.
Mm-hmm.
We see, oh man, he looks cool as fuck,
Mm-hmm.
and then you go listen to the music, you know. And then if the music, like, we fuck with Kanye because Kanye's fresh as fuck, always, and his music is, I mean, the music standalone is amazing, but like Kanye is
Kanye.
He's Kanye West, like he's one of the biggest trendsetters, period. Like,
facts. Yeah.
And I mean, you know, with clothes and all his Yeezy shit, but like, damn.
Yeah, that's kind of how I felt like. You know, that's kind of how I want my Instagram to be. Like, you know, all the model shit. Like, I just want people to know, like, I don't know, I just be doing cool shit.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Like, some people see that and it's just like, you know what, I'll fuck with that. Like, I'll give them a follow or I'll hit them up. You can come model my brand or, you know, stuff like that.
Okay, last thing, and then we'll get off here. Tell me a little bit about the modeling. How long have you been doing that? Like, what's that been like?
So the crazy thing is, I was a model, like a kid model. Like, Yeah, my mom signed it because my mom used to be in movies and everything.
What?
Like, she's wild. But she signed me and my little brother up for agencies very young. So I remember going and doing photo shoots. It really wasn't my thing because I used to be like this shy, insecure kid. Like, I was never like out there, and I was really different. Like, it's crazy because I have short hair right now, but I literally just cut all my hair off like
really?
Like not even last month.
Holy shit.
My hair used to be like out here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But
that's the Hawaiian. You kind of got like the different. I don't know, the different texture.
Yeah. But I used to have long hair. I was really different, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to do this, Mom. Like, I don't want to do it. She's like, okay, if you don't want to do it. It literally, the last year or two, I was like, man, I want to get back because I love pictures. Like, I don't know if this sounds conceited, but I love pictures of myself. Like, I love, like, I don't know, I just like having pictures.
Understand.
And I was like, you know, I want to get back into this. And then, man, come back to Sav. Like, me and Sav talked about it. He was like, man, I'm gonna get you put on like with some brands out here. And basically, he just put me on game, and I kind of ran with it. I just been doing a bunch of like local stuff, like hitting brands up hitting them up on like
Instagram,
over the
Twitter,
Instagram, like
shit.
websites, like DMing them, emailing them. Look, hey, just send me a couple things. I'll do a full-on photo shoot. Just send me a couple things. And now I'm on people's websites now. That's like hard, it's cool, bro. I love it. And like, I get to do what I love. Like, fashion, like, that's just my thing.
All right, man.
But
one last thing.
Yeah.
Get you a couple stickers.
Oh. Man, you can't go wrong with some stickers.
Yeah, bro. All right. Not crazy, but here's a few stickers, bro.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to get, bro. I got a crazy good deal.
Yeah.
On this website, I ordered 200 stickers for like really fucking cheap, and
Whoa. You might have to send them my way.
Dude, it was like a promo deal. Like, I don't even know, but I literally, you said that big ass stack. I've had that stack. I've had these stickers for months, and I've just been I give them away like all the time.
No, yeah, bro. Go. Next time if you give me some, I'll go on campus and I'll post them all over campus.
Okay, word.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, Georgie, episode 92. Thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
We definitely, man. Come over next. You need to come on again, man. Bring a friend.
No, yeah, for sure. I'll bring the gang next time.
Yeah, let the guys know. This is what I'm here for.
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm trying to connect the dots, just like how you were saying Savvy has his group and you kind of have yours, but like there's like a bridge sort of.
Yeah.
I'm trying to connect the dots. Maybe someone sees this and they're like, oh, like my friend Andy. Oh shit, he models. You feel me? Like
For
that
sure.
type of shit.
Yeah.
Or like, oh, he makes music. My friend Parker. Maybe he can send you some beats.
For sure.
You feel
yeah,
me?
yeah.
Like that's kind of like what I'm trying to do. Like create this big, huge, mega network.
Exactly.
And this thing honestly comes full circle. What we said at the beginning about Murfreesboro and the hip hop scene. There's so much here, and I'm trying. I mean, it's a lot for one person to do. But like, if I'm in the middle of all these networks, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like I can be like, oh, Georgie said, like, oh, I met this new producer.
Right.
And then he's like, man, I can't find nobody to rap. I'd be like, well, I got my friend.
Come
Georgie.
talk to me.
Yeah,
I got
come
some
talk
friends.
I know some friends. Here's exchange info. Y'all go do that.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I got what you mean.
Yeah, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching.
Of course.
Yeah.